Hello there, what's up everybody? Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4 tier list. Before I start, if you haven't seen the series and the movies of Marvel Cinematic Universe's Phase 4, then obviously, spoiler alert, there are gonna be plenty of spoilers in this video, so I suggest you to not watch this video if you haven't seen the movies and the series, because I do not wish to ruin your experience. So, without any further delay, are you ready? Let's get started. I kinda tried to arrange them by the order they were released. So let's start with WandaVision. This is between A and B for me. We were introduced to the multiverse. Elizabeth Olsen had a magnificent performance as Wanda, and also Paul Bettany. I'm gonna put it on A. It was something different. Many people will not agree with me, but I really like to see that story with Wanda and how she coped with Vision's death and all those stuff. Next is Black Widow. Black Widow is going to be C for me, and the reason is because the movie was just... It didn't feel like a Black Widow movie. It felt like something different, at least to me. I don't know if you agree with this, and I don't know if it was necessary. We saw that movie at that point. Maybe because we were introduced to that other character, which I don't remember the name, which she was also in Hawkeye. But anyway, Eternals, D. That's an obvious one for me. The acting was good. The superheroes, just I didn't know them, to be honest, but it was something different as well. Just the plot didn't really intrigue me. It was something that, I don't know, I didn't connect at all with that movie. I don't know, what are your opinions about the Eternals? To me, I didn't really like it, what can I say? And unfortunately, it's the same with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm just gonna give it a C, and the only reason it's not a D is because the actors were extremely good. They performed very well, and I really want to see what happens now with the Falcon as the new Captain America, and we'll see about that. Loki, I think, I don't know, it's between an A, it's an S for me. Loki, probably one of the best series, no, maybe A. Not sure, it's gonna be an S for me, I don't know. Owen Wilson, Tom Hiddleston, amazing performances. We kinda also were introduced to the multiverse even more in this series, and Loki is extremely good character. I mean, he was bad, but I mean, when I say good, I mean he's gone through that whole journey. Well, he's been the bad guy, and then he tried to help, and then he betrayed, and then he tried to help again, and all that stuff he went through, and now he gets to see what his life has been, and if there was a point or a meaning in his existence and all those stuff. I don't know if I explained this well, but one of my favorite series, Loki. Moving on with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm not gonna put it A, I'm just gonna put it on, it's between A and B, I'm just gonna put it on B. I really like this movie, to be honest. For some reason, it didn't feel like Marvel Cinematic Universe, it just felt like an epic fantasy superhero movie, and I'm really excited to see how they're gonna connect Shang-Chi with the Avengers and, you know, the future Marvel Cinematic Universe films. What If, one of my favorite series as well, I'm gonna put it on tier A, and the reason is because I really liked all the episodes, almost all, and all those different scenarios on what could have happened if that things happened. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was interesting. Loki and What If is definitely from my favorite Phase 4 series, and I'm really excited that both series, Loki and What If, are gonna get a season 2, and I can't wait for that. Moving on with Hawkeye. Hawkeye's gonna go on tier B. It was really enjoyable. It's not worth a tier C, but not worth tier A as well. It's a B. I really like to see Hawkeye and his apprentice and how all that stuff evolved. And I'm kinda interested in seeing how they're gonna play it out now. If Hawkeye is gonna be involved in the next movies or whatever. But all in all, it was an enjoyable series and I really quite like it. And here we have Stephen Grant and Jake Lockley, and yes, he's gonna go there. Undoubtedly, Moon Knight, I have to say this, for me, it's the best Marvel Cinematic Universe series there is. It's up there with Loki, better than What If and WandaVision, and I think it's even, if I could put it like here, I would put it above Loki. Oscar Isaac, he's like such a good actor and his performance was incredible. The whole series just kept you confused but excited at the same time. You really want to see what happens next. And I'm so sad that we didn't get to see more of all three characters, all three personalities, let's say, of Moon Knight. And I really sincerely hope that we get to see season 2. If not, I'm just waiting to see Moon Knight in a film, in a future Avengers or whatever film. Definitely one of my favorite heroes now, of the new heroes that we are introduced in Phase 4. Definitely. Spider-Man 3, I don't know what people say, I don't care what people say. For me, it's up there, tier S, because the experience of watching 3 generations of Spider-Man in one film, in the big screen, was, I don't know, I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. It was such an experience for me. I loved this film, and it didn't disappoint, at least to me. But even if it was worse, if the film was worse than it actually was, because the film was amazing in the end, still it would have been up there for me, because the experience of watching those characters coming back after so many years, growing up with those characters and then seeing them all together, the villains, the heroes, the actors, all of them, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, it was just, I don't know, I can't really explain it. Yes, tier S for that. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's between A and B. It's definitely not an S. I'm gonna put it on A. The reason is because, unfortunately, it didn't feel... it felt like the Doctor Strange film. But me personally, and I also watched the video from the Canadian lad, that he said Doctor Strange felt like he was not the protagonist, the main character in his own film. And I really felt that during the film. It felt like America Chavez was the hero, and then we had Wanda as the villain, and then Doctor Strange, Stephen, was just secondary character throughout the whole. That's what I felt, at least, and I really agree with the Canadian lad in that. And I'm gonna put it on... No, actually it's gonna go on a B for me, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to rank that one. Yes, I'm gonna put it A. A, because I like him. I like the actor who plays Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. But I think it could have been way more better. No, actually, you know what? It's gonna go B. And so will Thor, Love and Thunder. The reason is because we didn't see enough of Gore, the Gat Butcher, Christian Bale. Come on. We literally had one of the best actors playing and performing as one of the best villains we've ever seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe throughout the whole existence of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we only saw him for 12 minutes, 15 minutes maybe? No, not even that. I think it was 11 to 12 minutes. We definitely needed more screen time with Gore, the God Butcher. Literally, he's the God Butcher, and we didn't even see him butchering gods on screen. Yes, we saw on the Guardian ship that he was going through planets and killing gods, but we needed to see more of that on screen. And I like that horror element that the film had. but with all that comedicness. I mean, Thor literally was portrayed more as an idiot than usually. And I don't mind that, because this is Taika Waititi style and Chris Hemsworth style, and I like that, but I think we just got too much of it and too less Christian Bale and all that thing. And then we have Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel for me is a B as well. I don't know what people say. I think people have been too harsh on this series. Me personally, I really enjoyed the series, especially the last episode. And I really like to see some more, that I saw some more culture and some different elements in this series as well. I know that, especially the first episodes, it looked like as if it were produced for kids, like a kid show. But I also like that element of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, like the comic thing that we had. It was really cool, and I think it's gonna tie up very well with Captain Marvel in the Marvels, and I'm really excited and hoping to see what comes next. And then we have She-Hulk. Obviously, the show is not out yet. Soon this will be out, but not yet. I could take a guess maybe and put it on C. No. Oh no, I can't put it out now. Okay, I'm gonna put it on B, because I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Even though something tells me that it's not gonna be as exciting, but I'm waiting to see Mark Ruffalo. It's the only Avenger we haven't seen at all in Marvel's Cinematic Universe Phase 4. And let's see what happens next. So this is my list. This is my favorite shows and films. Basically, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Moon Knight, and Loki were my favorite ones, followed by WandaVision, What If. And then these were like, fairly enough. These were meh, and the Eternals, it's just like, I don't know. Bleh. And that's all, everyone. Thank you for watching. What do you think about my list? Do you agree with me? What would you have changed in this list? And how would you have shaped the MCU Phase 4 tier list yourself? If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notifications. And also, excuse me, because my English is not my first language, and when I don't have a script in front of me, sometimes I get a bit I don't really know how to pronounce some words and I get stuck, so excuse me for that. Until the next one, have an amazing time, and I'll see you all later.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.